I want to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my hair down if I want. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. My shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes up, you don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes up, don't hide it. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws.
Here I go, pressing all the wrong buttons again. Hi, guys. Hey, successful women. Sorry, we're at 10 a.m. this week instead of 12. I hope you guys can make it for 10. If not, we will catch you on the replay. So hi to successful women. Hi to all you VIPs. If you are catching us on the replay because you couldn't make it to 10 a.m., please send us a comment. Let us know that you stopped by so we can say hi to you. Hi to all the YouTube watchers as well. Say hello to us in the YouTube comments. Tell us where you're watching from today. I still find that this is one of the most interesting things that I get to read is where everyone's watching from. So let us know. Also asking, do you celebrate Easter? Easter is this Sunday. If you celebrate, what are your plans? I want to hear about it. So we're going about an hour and a half north to my aunt's house in New Hampshire. And, you know, we're going to have some ham and some taters and all that. But we're also having a cupcake decorating contest. So that's going to be fun. We have all kinds of things. We have peeps and eggs and fake, you know, candy grass and all this stuff. And we're going to be decorating cupcakes and having a contest to see who wins. Also, something that I teased you with the last couple of days is something I'm going to be announcing at the end of my part of the training today. What if I told you that I could teach you a strategy that would bring in sales almost immediately? So I'm excited to share this announcement today. So stay tuned, okay? So today our guest trainer is Lisa Marineau. She is bringing us her training, LinkedIn to Success with Lisa. So let me bring her on. Here we go. Hello.
Hey, how are you? I'm glad to be here.
All right. So I'm excited you're here too. I definitely need to know about LinkedIn. I'm going to be taking notes. So I will let you have the floor, but thanks for your time today.
Yeah, I appreciate you letting me be here. I'm super excited about it. Let me introduce myself real quickly. My name is Lisa Marineau. I created Virtual Success with Lisa. I'm a marketing specialist primarily with LinkedIn. So I teach and show people how to optimize their LinkedIn profile, how to use it correctly so that it performs as a website landing page. And that's how I want you to think of LinkedIn. If you didn't know, LinkedIn is the #1 place for B2B. It's not Instagram, it's not Facebook, it's LinkedIn. It's where the quality people are that want to build those quality networks and that connection for referrals, collaborations, of course, clients and sales. So I really love helping women, especially learn how to use LinkedIn effectively. And by effectively, I mean that people don't know how to use LinkedIn. Yes, if I ask people, they'll say, "Oh yeah, I have a profile, but I haven't looked at it in a while," or "I don't know what LinkedIn can do," or "It's just for recruiters or job searching." And it's absolutely not true. Everyone needs to have a presence on LinkedIn. And by that, I mean everybody should have that presence. But it's only as good as your profile. And when I say that, I mean that your profile really needs to be complete. It needs to be optimized. It needs to have all the features. And so many people don't have all the features. I was with another lady a couple of weeks ago, and she said, I can Google it, but it's still not going to tell me everything that I need to have on my profile. And it's true. There's so many features that if you have on your profile, really unlock other features that you truly need. And one of the greatest things right now is creator mode. And if you don't have creator mode, you're really missing out on a lot that LinkedIn can offer. So in creator mode, what that does, it aids in your visibility. It gets you seen. It gets you noticed. It opens up features that you wouldn't have if you didn't have it. So it's really important. So let me just kind of let me go ahead a little bit. And there's 10 things that you really should have on your LinkedIn profile. And without those 10 things, you don't have an optimized profile. So I'm going to give you like 5 things that I really want to make sure that you have on your profile. And I see it so many times that people aren't taking advantage of these 5 things, and it drives me crazy. Especially like when they don't have a banner. And the banner is think of it as your personal billboard. It's a free billboard for your business. And so many people have that generic LinkedIn profile billboard. So if I can leave you with a few things, it's get a banner. Make a banner. You can do it right on Canva. It's super easy, but think of it as your billboard. It's a free billboard to highlight your business, your what you're offering. Maybe you have an event coming up. Take advantage of it. It's a free billboard. Make it stand out. Make it just grab people's attention and shout at them to like, hey, look at my profile. The second is your headline. I want you to take advantage of your headline. And I don't want it to just say, and I'll use myself for an example, Lisa Marineau, marketing specialist, because that says nothing. I could be a marketing specialist of bananas. I could be a marketing specialist of LinkedIn. So take advantage of your headline. Use everything, all the characters available, and make it speak to your audience. And by that, I mean, yes, I can say a marketing specialist, but I can also say that I 10x your business using LinkedIn. So think of it of what I do, how I do it, what I can do for you, and then a call to action. Contact me, message me, connect with me, but take advantage of your headline. So many times I see such a generic headline like retired. Retired from what? Who knows? So get a headline. The other thing is, again, open up that creator mode. It's going to just open up the world to you. It's going to open up so many features. It's going to get you seen and visible. So that's number 3. Number 4 is your about section. I see a lot of times either people don't have an about section, which I don't even understand that. But I see so many times the about section is like almost like a resume, or it's listed like I do X, I do Y, I do Z. It should be really tell a story. Your about section it's about you. It's your story. So tell it in a story format. I can't stress that enough. Tell it like a story. Tell it like you're speaking to your ideal person, your ideal client, who you're looking to attract. Make it in the first person. First person, please, not that third person. Lisa does a great job, third person. It's I do a great job. Me, I do a great job. So story format and in the first person. And then the other thing that I get asked a lot about is content. People really stress out about content. They think they need to be posting content every day, 24 hours a day. And they really create like this block about content. And content, yes, it's important, but it will not make or break anything on LinkedIn. Content, if you're one of those people that really feels like, I need to put out content, or I want to put something out, put out content like three times a week. If you want to do 5, that's cool, but don't stress out about it. 3 times a week is good. But if I can leave you with my 5th and final, like, mind-blowing tip, it's that I want you, instead of bumping out content because you feel like you need to, I want you to instead spend like 5 minutes. That's all it takes. It's like 5 minutes. Scroll through your feed and comment on other people's content. Show up on other people's feeds. That will go much farther than just, Katie, maybe I might have skipped a step. I don't know. I see you taking notes. I think I'm on number 5 though. But I want you to comment on other people's feeds, other people posts. Show up on other people's feeds. It goes so much further than just throwing out something because you think you need to post something today. And oh my God, I haven't posted something in like 10 days. Don't stress about it. Show up on someone else's feed. Show up on someone else's post that resonates with you. You think you can add value to, or that you want to share, because you can repost content now on LinkedIn. That's a great thing to do too. But show up on other people's feeds. It goes so much farther than just bumping out content. But it's only as good as your profile. Meaning that, if you're going to comment on other people's feeds, most likely they're going to say, oh, who's that Katie person that commented on my feed? I want to go check out her profile. And if your profile isn't optimized, if it isn't complete, if it isn't finished, if it isn't it's not updated, then you're going to lose that person. They're just going to skim right by you and say, yeah, Katie commented on my profile, but what the heck does she do? Or who is she? Or, I don't know what she does. So your profile really, and this, I'm going to leave you with this final thought and nugget, is your profile is only as good as your profile. I mean, if you don't have a good profile, people are just going to simply overlook you and then just go to the next person. And that's not what you want them to do. You want them to stop dead in their tracks on your profile and say, I have to reach out to this person. I need to connect with her. I need to know what she does. I need to know who she is because I can refer her to Jane down the street. I need to maybe be a client of hers. I'm definitely struggling with this, and she looks like she can handle this. So your profile really just needs to be completely optimized, updated, have every feature. You should have an arsenal of ammunition on your profile that leaves no stone unturned. They should know everything about you and be able to figure out exactly what you do. And the more information you can load them with, the less questions they have, and then they're more apt to contact you. So that's my final thought. You're only as good as your profile. Make sure that it's optimized, that it's complete, that it's full, that you have every feature unlocked, and you know what you're doing and how to use it correctly. And that's it. And I'm happy to help you. I have events happening the next couple of weeks that will definitely address all this and help you navigate LinkedIn and get your profile up to date, get it optimized, get it up and running where and these events are great because they're live, they're like this. And you truly in that hour walk away knowing exactly how to use LinkedIn, what to do. You're walking away with all the knowledge you have to keep the momentum going on your LinkedIn.
Awesome. That was so good. Thank you so much. That was such good information. It's so funny because I feel like the profile on, I mean, all the platforms are a little different, but I feel like your profile on every platform is probably it's like the first thing that I teach. One of the first things that I teach,
Mhm.
because anytime you comment, if you have like a great comment, or if you put up a great post in a group or something, like even on like Facebook groups or whatever, the first thing people do if that's really interesting is they go to your profile.
Yes.
And if you don't have like a great picture, like if it's a picture of your
Yep.
dog or something, or if you don't have your link, if it doesn't say what you do and you don't have a
Mhm.
link to click on that gives people a little more information, it's like I lose interest. Like I'm like, okay, they
Yeah.
don't really have a real business. So
Yeah.
and it feels like LinkedIn, the profile is even more important. Once I start using it, I'll probably get it a little bit more, but it seems like the profile is even more important on LinkedIn, which I can understand. It's more business related. So that's awesome. Those were awesome tips. I put them all in the comments.
Yeah. I mean, just remember, LinkedIn is like the one great place where you can truly brag about yourself and use that profile to do it.
Nice.
I mean, that's what you can. I mean, it's do it. That's all I can say is brag about yourself, get your profile up and running, and need help. This is what I love to do because that
Awesome.
that 15 minutes flew by like nothing.
Yeah, no, I can imagine. You could probably talk about it for hours. So that's great. And I believe you have a live event link that we put in the video description. So if
Yeah,
anybody
yeah,
wants to see more from you, they can click there and get more information about LinkedIn. But thank you so much for your time today and for hanging out with us today and
yeah.
coming
I appreciate it.
and coming early, because I know we had to start early today. So I
Yeah,
appreciate you coming early.
thank you, and get those jelly beans to decorate your cupcakes. You didn't mention
we
that.
we have them. I didn't mention we have so much stuff. We have bags of stuff, and my aunt got even more bags of stuff. So it's going to be insane. We're going to have insane cupcakes.
Perfect.
All right, I'll see you. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right, get your LinkedIn profiles going. I know I'm going to get mine going. Awesome. So let me get into what I want to talk to you about today. You all voted for the fastest way to generate passive leads and sales. So you are looking for a proven social media strategy to like attract an audience, to build trust, to passively generate more leads and sales. Okay. Many of you know that when I launched my brand, I always say I was a social media zero with no audience. Like I was never on social media. But in this training, I'm going to share this simple social media funnel that I used to go from 0 to 6 figures in just 9 months without launching or endless Zoom meetings or sending a bunch of cold messages in the DMs, because no one wants to do that. But if you're new here, I just want to quickly introduce myself. I'm Katie Fairhurst, and I'm the admin of Successful Women Building Generational Wealth. And I want to welcome you here to Lunch Break Live. It's more like Brunch Break Live today because we're early. But if you're new on YouTube, welcome. And if you may want to hit like and subscribe, because we do free trainings here every single week, okay? Now, if you're interested also in being featured on Lunch Break Live, make sure that you reach out to me. We can discuss, and you'll have all of this exposure for your business as well. So if you're like most people, you probably spend a lot of time searching on Google and scrolling through social media, and you're looking for strategies that will actually grow your business, right? Because that's exactly what I used to do, okay? If you do this too, the first thing you're going to notice is that there is so much volume. There's so many sheer volume of information out there. It's crazy. Everybody has the best way to grow a profitable online business, but nobody's giving you all of the information, right? And I invested so many hours and so much money into so many programs. And a lot of them were those done for you programs for funnels or for ads. That was a huge mistake. Not to say that I didn't learn a lot from those experiences, but I was so brand new in my business, and my business kept changing. It's just nothing I should have been doing at the time. So in the end, I was left with a bunch of just random strategies, and nothing kind of fit together or worked together. And I knew it was time to either start making money or quit the biz, right? But I pressed on, and I found these coaches who took all of those random strategies and put them together to create specific income producing activities that made my business profitable. So it took a lot of trial and error, but eventually I had it down to some very simple steps. And once I had these steps locked in, it was like magic, like profitable business. So let's start talking about the steps. So the first step to building a profitable social media presence is to attract. You could have like the most amazing products and services and business in the entire world, but if nobody knows you exist, you're not going to make any money. But you need to attract the right audience, your ideal clients and customers. So ask yourself, who is your ideal client? That's number one. What problems can you help them solve? And who do you help and how do you help them? Okay. Once you know that one specific person, it comes down to consistently posting content on social media that calls out that person and shows them you are the go-to person to help them solve their problems, right? And different parts of your posting plan have to have posts that turn these cold leads into a warm prospect and then later into like a hot paying customer. And this requires having a really balanced posting plan. And while the plan can vary from platform to platform, like we just talked about, one thing that stays the same is that it needs to be a balanced strategy of posts that are meant to attract, nurture, and convert your audience, okay? And that second step is to capture. And if someone sees your content online, and then they go about their day and they forget that you ever existed, it's not going to do you much good. You must capture their email and bring them deeper into your world, okay? This is both capturing a casual viewer's attention so that they become a follower, but it's also capturing views and followers and converting them into leads, right? But because you cannot build a house on rented land, right? And as wonderful as these platforms like, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, TikTok, and LinkedIn, as great as they are, the fact is you don't own them and they could go away or change at any moment. And as an entrepreneur, it is essential that you start building an email list of subscribers because you will actually own that list. You hear about people losing their Facebook groups and Instagram pages all the time, but some of them have an email list just like you should, and they're able to get their new pages up and running quickly. And if built correctly, 80 to 90% of your monthly revenue will come from that list. So your business will not suffer by simply losing a social media account, okay? And the easiest way to capture emails or leads online is to create a free PDF download that your subscribers and your future customers will willingly give their name and email in exchange for. And this could be like a cheat sheet or a checklist or a guide or anything that falls within your niche and helps solve a problem that they have, okay? And the third step in your social media strategy is to nurture. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. And by nurturing your audience and creating a level of know, like, and trust, you won't just build an audience, but you're building an audience of like super fans who love to buy from you and do business with you. And some of my favorite ways to nurture are through email, inside private Facebook groups, and through weekly hero content like this one that you're watching right now. But by simply showing up consistently for your audience, you're going to put yourself light years ahead of your competition in terms of building trust with them, okay? The fourth step is to convert. And one of these questions that I get asked all the time is, how fast can I make money in my business with your program? And I'll tell you that I started making money when I committed to growing my email list, okay? I was able to do this because I took the time to put the right systems and steps in place to turn my new subscribers into customers. And it's essential that you have some sort of funnel system in place to funnel your audience into your offers and services. And it's also always going to remind them of the next steps that they can take to learn even more from you. I feel the easiest way to do this when you're first starting out, this is what worked for me, is to create the freebie offer that leads to a micro offer. And a micro offer is a low price digital product that introduces your subscriber to the kind of content that you have to offer. So micro offers might be priced at like $7, $17, something like that. And they might be a more detailed PDF or like a full workbook, or they could even be a 60-minute video training. And the trick is that your micro offer has to be like so similar to your freebie. It has to be the no-brainer next step that goes with your freebie that you offered in the capture step. Okay, that's how this works. And if you want to see some examples of micro offer funnels, I have a few in my link tree, which is in the video description. The final step in the social media strategy is to level up. So a true fan is not a casual follower or email subscriber. They are like raving fans who are eager to watch what you put out and buy anything and everything that you promote. And you don't build an audience of 1,000, say, true fans without becoming a person of true value. So we all have those negative buying experiences that have left us saying, I will never buy from that company again. I certainly know that I have. But by creating a true fan culture within your business, you can turn those one-time buyers into lifetime customers. I used to get stuck here because I didn't understand how to connect the dots between growing an audience and then actually converting the sales. But I learned when you do the first 4 steps of this formula right, the sales are almost automatic, okay? You have an audience of buyers lining up to buy whatever you decide to sell or recommend to them, right? For example, I am known for helping female entrepreneurs, usually network marketers, create fantastic businesses through a profitable social media presence. So if you're hearing this, it would make sense to you that my audience would consistently buy, digital courses, coaching packages, affiliate offers whenever I promote them, right? But you might be surprised to hear that I also do a good amount of sales every single month with my network marketing products, right? And these are health and wellness products, like vitamins, collagen, gut health, stuff like that. These have nothing to do with my niche, right? But I have built a big enough audience who knows me, who likes me, and who trusts me, so that when I share those things on social media, usually in my stories, I always get sales. And when your customers that make purchases of your network marketing products, when they are starting to look for some extra cash, who do you think they could possibly come to? In fact, recruiting funnels are a thing now, and they're super informative, they're professional, and they're like a friendly way to introduce your business opportunity to anyone that comes to you and asks. So when somebody who is in your world and isn't happy with their current income streams, or maybe they're wanting to add additional income stream to their business, they will reach out to somebody they know, like, and trust, and who runs their business in a super professional manner, right? And also, they've already had good experiences with you in the past, and they know your products and your programs will help them create the results that they desire. Okay, that true fan culture happens when you show up consistently for your audience while also consistently offering solutions to their biggest problems and providing them with opportunities to upgrade their investment and their experience with you. Okay, if you want more information about these 5 steps, if you want to explore some of the big ideas around how to quickly implement them into your business, I invite you to check out my 6-Figure Biz in 6 weeks class. Inside, I not only share some of the more specific strategies for taking action on these 5 steps, but I also highlight the biggest mistakes that I see people make in every single step, so you can avoid them too, okay? And that is linked below. Okay, so now the question that I mentioned earlier, you may or may not have been on when we came on live at first, okay? The question was, what if I told you I could teach you a strategy that would bring in sales like within 24 hours? There's a reason that my audience buys from me within like a week of meeting me, and it's because of how I set everything up. While my buyers, some buyers need a lot of time to warm up, right? My main focus is on the people at the top who are most interested in solving their problems today, while also creating that evergreen content for those who need more time. I learned what I call now the jackpot offer framework from one of my past coaches. And of course, I've put my own spin on it, right? But I have found that this jackpot offer has been by far the best strategy at being able to nail all of my messaging. I have not taught this to my rejection-free sales system students yet, but I'm about to start insisting that anyone who wants to join the rejection-free sales system start with this workshop. This needs to be the very first thing because we want to build our entire marketing system around this one thing. There is a jackpot offer workshop, and then there will also be a jackpot content workshop, which I'm also planning for as well. Okay, jackpot content and your jackpot offer are going to be the two elements that are going to be top of funnel. That's going to protect our retargeting ecosystem. Okay, we don't want to spend retargeting time or retargeting dollars on anyone who's not going to be our ideal client. No one wants to spend that time and that money on that, okay? So think about this jackpot offer that we're going to work on to be like a dog whistle that is only going to attract the 2 to 3% of people in your audience who are ready to buy right now. It's short and it's sweet, but it's so friggin' effective, okay? And I'm excited to share this with you, right? Because when we teach free content, we teach the what. Now I get to teach you the how so that we can deliver super quick results for you and your business, okay? This is going to be so awesome for you. I'm putting the link below. You can get more info about it in the link, right? Some more details. I will also be creating a Facebook event for it as well. And this will be in place of Lunch Break Live next week. So the next Lunch Break Live will be in 2 weeks. This workshop is going to be next week. But space is going to be limited because this will be a live 1-hour workshop where I'm helping you cultivate your jackpot offer. And we're going to have Q&A. So there will only be so much room available. But the ones who show up and work the live with me will have acquired one of the most effective marketing skills that you can possibly have. So click on that link, get more information today before it fills up, okay? So that is it for today. Thanks again to Lisa for her training. Make sure you check out her link as well. And I'll see you guys next time.
Get back and get